Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're discussing about NTPC. Before going ahead with NTPC, I hope everybody's doing fine with regards to the share market on being on a bearish mode at the moment, right? So looking at the portfolio, all the portfolio looks red, like as if it's bleeding red, right? So I hope everybody's safe investing and having your research properly so that you don't lose out in such kind of crisis, even though if you have a company with the good fundamentals, it definitely has the potential to bounce back. But if at all you have invested in a company wherein the fundamentals are not strong and the business model is not at all on a notable situation at all, I hope you guys are not doing that mistake, right? So I've already showed in a couple of my videos wherein you come to know how operators drive the company with the weak financials, like wherein like the company is making losses since 3 years, but still people are investing in that and how they're losing out money at the end of the day. All right. So before going ahead, in case if you're watching this video for the first time, all right, so please don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you get the latest updates with regards to the safe investing. So let's go ahead. NTPC, I believe this brand does not need any introduction, but I'll just tell you this is one of the major largest producer of the power generation. It's kind of it's a energy conglomerate, all right. So which is rooted back in the days like maybe in somewhere around in 1975, right? So without going deep into the business model, I just want to tell you like this company has the installed capacity of 66,900 megawatt, including the joint ventures with like almost 24 coal based and 7 gas based industries, and one hydro and one wind and 13 solar in the and the hydro plants. All right. So they also have they are into like 13 renewable projects. They're upcoming with that, and they have a big target, all right, in regards to the renewable. Everybody is talking about the like the conglomerate, the other companies like Tata Power, Reliance Power. They're coming big time in the power generation of the renewable sources, but we are forgetting, all right, so one of the big company which has the good fundamentals as well, and into this business over long years and really doing well. All right, so this is one company who have the vision wherein like they want to be the world's leading power company with energizing the India's growth. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we have in the renewable part, because the future is renewable. That's what everybody's eyes are upon. So NTPC has already commissioned about 1,198 megawatt of the renewable projects. So this is the total in all the different states or places that I would say. All right, and so the projects which are already in under implementation, that's close to 2,197 megawatts. All right, so that's big enough. And moreover, what NTPC has the dream, or I would say vision. All right, so they have a vision by 2032. All right, so just see here, the company plans to have a 60 gigawatt capacity through the renewable sources itself. So that's the big aim that the company has, and the company definitely has the potential to, having said being into the market since a long time, and they are really doing well. So let's see some numbers here. All right, so depending on that, you can definitely think of the uh, portfolio that you would want to have it or no. All right, so let's go ahead and see the September's quarter. So the total operating profit, they made it at 8,980 crores, but I will directly hit on to the net profit rather than wasting the time here. So it's around 3,599 crores. I will just compare it with the September quarter of last year, which is 3,436. This is not of a much difference, but still there is an incremental graph that you can see here, right? So in detail, I will show you the other patterns here. So coming to the part of debt to equity, all right. So they have a bit of higher debt to equity, but when you compare it with 2020, they have reduced a bit. So in 2020, it was 1.62 and now it is 1.57. So let's see ROE. ROE is around 11.63, but it was dipped in 2020, but again started gradually rising here. And coming to the part of shareholding pattern here, just look here. This is one company wherein the public shareholding is really less, right? So coming to the FIS, just look here. FIs are increasing the shareholding pattern on quarterly basis. Just look here, gradually when you compare it with September 2020 and with September 21, so there's almost close to 2% of increased FIS investments. And DIS have reduced gradually a bit, but not much of a difference that I would say at the point of time. But when you compare it with September, yes, there is almost 3% dip in that. But you also have a positive aspect wherein FIs have increased the holding, right? So just look here. I'm sorry, I just had a sip of water. Just look here. There are the broker research, what it says. Sher Khan has got to say that the buy price is somewhere close to 145 and the target price they have given is 170. Even Motilal Oswal, this is the old record, but at least in the month of October, what Sher Khan has given is like the target they've given it for 170. And let's go ahead and see how it is doing in its peers. So when you look at the peers, the market cap of NTPC is like more than 1 lakh crore, which is 1,33,000. And there are like other players like Adani Transmission, Power Grid Corp, Tata Power is one among them. But when you compare it, Tata Power with NTPC, NTPC is almost 2 times what the market cap of Tata Power is, right? So I already told you about the net profit of the last quarter, comparing it with the previous quarter. And 1 year performance is around 55.90. So that's the decent performance what the company has done over here. All right. And so at the end of the day, I just want to tell you guys, so always have a look at the things that you would want to invest. All right. So don't just invest like tukka mat laga do, like randomly don't just go buy the stocks. Just look here, the stocks always paid you dividends as well. By when I clicked on the 5 years graph, right? So just every just look here, in February they paid 2017, they paid the interim dividend, and again they did pay the ex dividend in the month of September. So that's, they have always paid the like 2 times a year, and also once they have given the bonus shares of 1:5. So that's a decent performance. When the company is giving you dividends, it shows the positivity towards its investors, that what the investors should have towards it, right? So the company seems decent here, but only risk factor that I'm able to see at this point of time is the debt to equity ratio. And apart from that, just look here, what are the other risks that we have? All right, so negative breakdown since the second support. So that's the part that we can see here. So at the end of the day, you can just start following it up. And moreover, since it has already, I mean, it is on a consolidation mode as well, like the stock is correcting itself. All right, and possibly we can, in case if you're looking for a longer term, you can definitely think of this and start following it up. All right. So I was waiting for your comments, guys, if there's anything, so I would be happy to answer. All right, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you get the latest updates. All right, hope you guys are do well and play safe. All right, guys, please be careful because the market is on a bearish mode at the moment. Take care.